You think you too young to be grandma. Is that it?
Shut up, Joe.
Oh, we won't let that kid call you grandma. We gonna come up with some cute name like Mimi, Moo, Mimi, Moo.
Stop it.
Hello and welcome in to Feed Your Soul Live. Yes, Feed Your Soul Live. Welcome in, and today we're going to be talking about who is guiding us, purpose over partying. And this is a really great subject. It's come across my timeline, not only my timeline, but just personal conversations with friends of mine talking about the generation. All right, so before we get started, let me go ahead and put in the disclaimer because we're going to be showing some videos today.
Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Thank you that Green Vegan loves you.
I do love you. I really do love you. This clip that I found from TK Kirkland, a lot of people know him as the comedian who tagline is "Who Raised You?" So I thought it would be kind of funny to start off with that.
See, most of y'all are kids, you haven't lived yet. You still out here living the American mother dream. But there's a real world out here in the mother world. You understand? And that's what's really important. That's why I'm on here, because I always try to give game. You know, I try to tell men when you go on a date and you go out to the club and you hold a conversation with a young lady, you buy that young lady a drink. That's for a time. These niggas on social media talk about let her be thirsty. I'm like, who raised you? When you walk down the street with a woman, you walk on the outside to show that you respect her. Like, let that get hit by a car. When you go on a flight, on a plane, a woman always supposed to sit by the window. You're supposed to sit on the outside to show that she's protected. These like, I paid for a ticket too. What if I want to look out the window? I'm like, who raised these? This has gotten the fuck out of hand. Social media.
So the reason why I want to play that clip is because it really do talk about mentors and people in your life that's going to give you game. And I feel like a lot of times people don't have that. So what happens when you are young and you don't have guidance, right? You go by your own, you go by your own experiences. And if you don't have any experience, then what are you doing? So we just out here letting the kids do whatever. And you might think like, well, where are the adults, right? Where are the adults? And that's a really great question. Dark says a good role model will let you answer your own questions with experience. And you know what? That's so true. Because I remember having a conversation with someone and they was just telling me that, you know, there's a time where things change. And so even with elders, it's like we can't always do the same thing because we evolve as people, right? So yes, the young can guide, you know, older people and show them things. Like we can learn from each other, right? But I just feel like what happens a lot of times is that that's not necessarily happening. We're not even having a foundation. Like you can't build a house if you don't have a good foundation. All right, so here is the amazing short that was inspired by this live. Let me go ahead and share this tab. Okay, let's go up top. As adults, we really can't throw stones and hide our hands. Throughout generations, everybody, you know, had their little, I wouldn't say sexy red, that's kind of extreme. But I just feel like nobody wants to be grandma. Now they want to be G-Maw and Nana. It's just sad. Like, bruh, you a grandma. Just claim it because the generation needs it. They need guidance. I think they just need guidance, right? But they don't want to be that, which is sad. And that's facts. Like, no one wants to step up, have grandmothers. So what do you do? What do you do about that, right? LL sexy red grandma. Oh my God. They're all over the place. Dark had a very interesting point. It says, all you look at times we're living in the internet and social media is basically raising this generation. Think about olden days. We didn't have internet or spread information. Exactly. And I feel like that's a really great point because the internet is, or social media per se, is raising our kids. And so the things that they see, the things that they are exposed to, they're like taking that in as life, as real things. And I've had to tell so many people, and it doesn't necessarily affect the youth, it affects everybody, you know, where no matter what age you are, you're always in competition with somebody on the internet. Oh, I have to look like this. I have to be like that. I have to do that. Some kids pick and choose who the role models are basically nowadays. Well, do you know that Sexy Red is a role model? Isn't that crazy? That's crazy to a lot of youth, not only youth, but older people as well. And the thing about it is I could go to Instagram right now and just pull out tons and tons of like videos that show all these different like women that is just like, you know, older that should be really being a role model and showing women how to act and look and treat people. But, you know, that's not necessarily always at that. Right. But anyone can be. It is how a person is perceived, and no one has to control over how they perceive. But people are certain role that automatically role models. Yeah, yes. And you know, I just want to say I love this comment, Victoria, because for the simple fact that it doesn't matter what age you are, you could be a role model. You can be 18 years old and be a really great role model, right? And then we've even looked at it with the situation like with Clarissa Shields, right? She had a really amazing story growing up, and then she achieved all these amazing things, and she could have been a great role model, but she took that and she turned it in something cheap and just horrible. Like I was rooting for, like on America's Top Model when Tyra was like, "Oh, we was rooting for you." But now the more that I like see her and how she act and how it's like, wow. It's like you got this power and you took it for, you know, now she's talking about, oh, you guys are bums and you're broken. It's just like, bruh, it wasn't that long ago that you was broken, you know, so why would you make people feel a certain kind of way? Smoking crack is not cool. No, smoking crack is not cool. Hey, what's up, King? How are you? The word is still throwing around. Being cool is not always cool. I agree with that. My POV, many people are just existing and intentionally influence people. People naturally influence. We are mammals as humans. Right. Because I see people, I used to be, you know, oh, I'm going to support this platform, I'm going to support that platform. And then the more that I start seeing people's characters, I'm like, I don't want to support that. And it's okay for you not to support that. And it's, you know what, it's really kind of connected to the community court that happened not that long ago about silent supporters, right? It's like sometimes when you just not in it, because sometimes when you're in it, you know, you're excited, you're like talking back and forth, you're getting distracted. But sometimes when you just sit back and watch content, you realize like, what is this? Like, what is this going on? Like, it's almost like you being brainwashed. She is really ghetto. What sex? Oh, Clarissa C. Excuse me, the word is still thrown around when you were talking about the word fast, describing background. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know that because it's like I would never call a child fast. I guess because of my background, I would kind of break it down and say, oh, this child is being like rebellious, or she's being influenced, kind of thing. And I would have that talk with her. I've had to have talks with young kids and like pull your shirt down, or pull your pants up, or that kind of thing. You're a role model, green vegan. You probably impact lives of children you don't even know it. Work in an education field. I get the feeling that kids gives you a hard time. Actually, they don't. The children nowadays, they want it. They want guidance. They want someone to acknowledge their feelings. I would say 80% of my job is just listening. And they don't get that at home. They get talked at. And I talk to now everybody. Like I will talk to you, not at you. So they listen to me because it's all about that respect. Consistent content creators are role models, whether they like it or not. People are role models. You know what? That is something that's on the fence, because I know consistent content creators who are horrible individuals and their character is trash and garbage. And I feel for people who are sheep and minions that follow them because they just are not getting a good quality of life. You know what I'm saying? Like you have a lot of narcissist people out there that is just like me, 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 me. And then, these people are just like, okay, and it's like, bruh, if you took half the time you were glorifying this person, I don't care, man or woman, you should not glorify them, right? But if you glorify this person, focus on yourself, pour into yourself. Yep, that part. Ray said, with the internet, every generation should have a basic grasp of every other generation's slang. You know what? And I agree with that. It's like, it's so funny because I pick up on stuff being around, young people all the time. And like this is like the heart. Like that's something that just came up recently because, we would do this in my generation, but this is so much easier. So it's really funny how we pick up little things. That's what the time sips tea. Ooh. Okay, so I'm gonna show you this other video that I found, and these are grandmothers. These are grandmothers. I can't believe it. Let me show you.
Do it. We're here. We're back.
That was just a little funny video, but isn't it true? Like when you think of like grandmothers, like that would be crazy, right? To see them in a club like that. But grandmas don't look like that no more. Grandmas are looking fine as wine, right? They, body. I mean, if you look at the people who are grandmother age, you got just the grades. I can just go on and on and on and on and on. But you have these women are aging so amazing, right? And like I said, this is not to like put down or like shame anybody, not at all. But I'm just thinking more about the actual like guidance kind of thing. What the hell are we watching? It was a cute little video of these grandmothers at a club, but it wasn't it was like a prank. Oh, I know you just don't challenge my grandmothers to dance fight away. We got kids raising kids nowadays. We do. And it's like, is that like a good thing to have that? I mean, because what do they know? And what are they teaching them? Like I showed the clip of TK, and TK was like, as elder, we need to teach them how to do. There's just certain etiquettes that Men and women need to know, young men and women need to know, like walking on the outside, opening the door, making sure that the person feel protected. Make sure you do like just basic stuff. And they don't even know that. Had that for many generations already. Victoria says families be having high school cliques and groups. What? Ray said, if you don't have a role model, you can look up to me. I charge reasonable rates. Ray, you're a mess. Okay. I mean, to come together and sit and have a meal together, I think that's the biggest thing. To have a meal with someone, that's like the ultimate form of love, to break bread. I think you kind of heard that before. So when someone does that with you, when you're able to share a meal, to me, I think that's more important than that really like seals the friendship, or seals like the family connection kind of thing. And I think everybody is different. Like every family is different. But if you think about it throughout the years, what do people do? They sit down and they have meals together. They have barbecues, they have sit downs. Even when someone pass away, they have a repast where everybody can come together and enjoy that time together over food, because food is something that is definitely universal. I heard nobody is having babies these days, not even teenagers. And that's a really great point too. And that's a rabbit hole within itself, because I like kind of went a little bit into the rabbit hole, but it is true. And then that's why all these laws were made, why people can't have like abortions, because they banned it in a lot of states, because they want more babies. But the reason why they want more babies is they need more workers. See, if we don't produce workers, then who's going to run these factories? Who's going to be it's crazy. It's really deep, actually. Robots will be running factories, so they need less people. You know what? You ain't lied about that, because now you see the little robots that be in the street delivering food. Crazy. And then I was in Atlanta. Was it Atlanta airport? Yeah, I was in Atlanta's airport, and they have a machine, like what do you call it? Like a coffee machine, whatever. All electric. It's robotic. I took a picture of it. I mean, I put a little video of it. It's all robotic. So you just go, you pay, and then it just does everything, and then it just hands it to you. It's like, yeah, our job, robots is taking over the world. Terminator is not Cap. Y'all have to realize, y'all better be nice to these appliances. So I'm gonna do my closing thoughts, right? My closing thoughts. Purpose doesn't mean giving up joy. It means giving your joy a direction. Whether you're a parent, a grandparent, an aunt, an uncle, a mentor, or simply someone with life experience, someone is watching your example. The greatest gift we can leave isn't just memories of how much fun we had, it's the wisdom, the love, and guidance we pass on to the next generation. Feed your soul by living a life that leaves a legacy. And it's something really good to just remember when you are presenting yourself to the world. So, before we leave, I just want to say thank you for everybody that came out to support, everybody who was here on the live, and the people that's in the bushes. I'm gonna do a little shout out. BDB, Ray, Victoria, Killa, Jerry, Mrs. G, Dark My Life, Real Odds and End, King, Grayson, Racer, Shayla, Christopher Green, Sadoob, and Vegan King. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you, Killa. Oh, look who's here. The kid is in the house. Hey, Auntie, the kid is in the building. Yes, the kid is in the building. Before you go, can you let me tweet? Rice, I don't know what to do with you. But before we go, once again, thank you for the people that just shopped in, the people that's listening and supporting silently. Believe me, I really appreciate you. And, I'm going to try my best and do my best to make sure that I bring really good content and things that you guys want to hear and things that we can all learn from. And you can feel free to reach out to me on thatgreenvegan@gmail.com if you have any suggestions, or you can just leave a comment below of things that you want me to bring to you. Okay. So before I get out, I just want to say that if no one's told you today that they love you, I love you. Mwah. Bye-bye. You guys have a great day. See you later. Oh, look at Stash. Welcome in, Stash. You came at the last minute. Before we go, I had to stop in Auntie because I miss you right now. Oh, shout out to Bad Boys. Right. Bye. You guys have a great day.